Hello everybody, it's Bourbon Bill, and tonight, a very special episode. I can't describe to you how excited I am tonight. One of my favorite distilleries, and a new product at that. None other than Jack Daniel's Bonded. Oh man, I love pretty much everything Jack Daniels, except the old number 7 is not my favorite. But anything they put out that's special beyond that, always delicious. And boy, these new little bottled and bonded here, bonded on the front. Guess what that is? 100 proof, 50% alcohol by volume. And what a gorgeous bottle shape. I mean, like, the raised lettering is sharp. Look at that. And on the back, whoo, you don't see raised lettering that sharp too often on a bottle. Just a killer bottle game here. The label's classy. It says, aged in select barrels for added depth and character. Not just any barrels, select barrels. On the side here, big bold words, bonded, is a big bold Tennessee whiskey with a layered notes of caramel, rich oak and spice, giving way to a pleasant, lingering finish. Bottled and bond, as everyone should know, means distilled by a single distiller during a single season and matured in a government bonded warehouse for at least 4 years and done at 100 proof. Even the cork on this bad boy here has a DSP on top, and it has a Jack Daniel's distillery etched in the side. And you know what the best part of this whole thing is? The price. This bad boy here is between $26 at your local Costco to $40 at, a higher end store. So we'll say somewhere in the middle, low 30s is what you should expect to pay for this bottle. Low 30s. Here in PA, I don't think it's quite available yet in PA. Did get this elsewhere on the road. But PA does have the triple mash, which is the brother of this bottle here, which I haven't been able to find in my area. So if I grab one, stay tuned for that review. So I love Jack Daniels. I poured this up. Let's get into it, right? Oh, I can't wait. Swirl it around. The color on it is not massively dark. It's not massively dark. We've seen a lot darker bourbons on this channel. Let's give it a whiff. Oh, instantly that Jack Daniel's flavor profile. Just bananas. There's like almost like a cherry char to this. Some like bread or cereal notes as well. I get some maple. Get some maple on this as well. It's like maple waffles or maple pancakes. I tell you, the oak does come through on this, but it's predominantly like a maple breakfast item of pancakes or waffles. Little hint of banana. And then there's a little spicy oak wood note to it. Let's give it a sip. Wow, that's good. I get that maple kind of all the way through, from the start to the middle to the end. Hint of banana on there. The oak comes in kind of mid-palate. The finish is actually fairly long. It's not massively thick, but it certainly is not watery. The 100 proof point does absolutely perfection here on this. Delicious. If you like the Jack Daniel's profile, I would say this is a little bit better aged than kind of the standard stuff. I am out of the single barrel select to compare it to, so I know that's kind of the obvious choice. That's like $48, $45, depending on where you are. Lower proof though, like 94 proof, but I don't have any of that anymore. Currently, it's kind of the obvious choice. But what I do have to compare tonight, none other than Jack Daniel's 10-year. Now this was a limited edition for last year, so 2021. The word's limited release. Cooler label. I will say this label does win. Same cork. Now this one comes in at 97 proof, compute 48.5% alcohol by volume. So 3 proof points lower, but aged 10 years. So probably 6 more years of aging on this bad boy. I will link it above of my review of this if you want to watch some more extreme tasting notes and kind of the review of the Jack Daniel's 10 year. Let's pour this up and see how it compares. Ooh, a little good cork pop on that. Actually, we should get a clear glass to see the color difference. Let's pour it up, see how it compares. Alright, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but the 10 year here is slightly darker, as we would expect. So this is the 10 year here in my hand, and this is the bonded right here. Let's give the old 10 year nosing. Oh, sweet heavens. The nose is at least quadruple better. Oh, man, the 10 year just has like a char, like a cherry. A lot of oak and char. No maple, though. I'm not getting a maple on this. A hint of bananas in the back on the 10 year as well. Let's give the 10 year a taste. The 10 year is better, but you know what? It was $70 and it was limited. At we'll say double the price. It is doubly good. I would still pay $70 for the 10 year. But if you did not get the 10 year and you're like, I want to kind of get close to that experience, I would say get the bonded and imagine it's aged 6 more years. That's basically what you're getting. There's more char and oak on this, and it just has an elevated level of flavor in the 10 year, basically. But both these are very good. So, my ranking on the bonded tonight, it's a buy. If you like Jack Daniels, it's a buy. If you like the Jack Daniels single barrel select, single barrel barrel proof, the 10 year, you will not be disappointed in this for in the mid 30s or even high 20s if you can find it there. It's a good pour. It really is. The 100 proof point really adds to it. Now, what I will say though is they do get you here a little bit. These other bottles were 750 milliliters, which is a standard US size. But this bottle here comes in at 700 milliliters. They did short you 50 milliliters. There was a law passed in the U.S. they can use these bottles now in the U.S. and it looks like Jack was one of the first to do that. So you are missing 50 milliliters of whiskey in this bottle compared to your standard bottle size. But I will say I do like this bottle regardless of that. So tonight from Bourbon Bill, it gets a B rating. It's fine. I enjoy it. I like it. It's not an exceptional bourbon in any way, but it is very good and worth the price. So if you like what you saw tonight, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Have a great evening, everybody.